Yo, how's everybody doing today? It's been a while since I streamed, and we got a new event dropping. We just had a new Tower T, the bi-weekly Tower T. We're gonna do some module pulls later after we spend some of our gems on the relics that come out for the shop. And then the remaining ones, yep, module pulls while the banner's still here. We still got like another day or so. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we're like partway into a tier 7 utility run. Getting a lot of these done now. Let's see, show you some progress here. Zoom in a little bit. So the attack ones I've gone as far as I can. I did up to 15. 15 is also my farm tier, so that's good. Then we did some ultimate weapons. We did that up to 50. Oh, we did a 16, but we didn't get a bonus from 16 because we didn't hit 1k. At least I don't think so. Or actually, not, yeah, 957. Yeah, there's a decent bonus from that. Nothing crazy, but I don't really farm 16s. So like the 15 was more important, and so was the 14. But we got 13, yeah, 1 to 13 down on ultimates. And now we are working our way backwards from utility. I started on 13 thinking like I'd be able to do that one just fine. And unfortunately, I came up like 30 waves short. Kind of sucks, so I'll have to do that one again. But we're gonna do 7, and then we'll lose, 1 through 6. And then we're going to knock out the defense runs. Because I need to get a good strategy set up for the video, obviously. The video will come out as soon as I can, but fortunately, I think this, the new event video has to come out, and then I need to start working on my monthly update video for the 1st, which is only a few days away, and then the defense disco guide will get all my attention. So that is the plan right now. Yeah, I'm still working on the new event script for the video. It's probably gonna come out tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to record it and edit it and get it out like in a decent time. I found that releasing videos, late at night, like I don't, doesn't do too well. I'm better off releasing them, between either like morning or early afternoon. So I'll probably get everything set up for the new event and module video and put that out tomorrow. Well, yeah, been really busy. I don't have full intro sprint. My intro sprints are only to 900. So each of these disco runs are about 5.5 hours. Obviously, if I had, the 1800 intro sprint, they'd be cut down. They'd only be like 4.5 hours. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, it would take too long for me to get intro sprint from 4 to 9. To get them to wave 1800. I just wanted to start knocking them out, the disco runs. Now, since I started doing these utility runs, I have not run a farm run since. So I'm kind of curious, like what all of these are gonna get me. It should be a nice solid bonus. Plus, I'm working on the labs now too. Let's see. Doing just level 1 for the utility disco echo lab. I've done one in attack and one in ultimate weapon. I'll do one utility and then I'll do one defense. And by then I should be done with the utility disco runs. And I can start splicing some farm runs in between the defense disco runs. I mean, like, I think maybe before I do the defense disco runs, I'll farm up a bunch. I want to get like a bunch of... Oh, what lab finished? Oh, stun chance. I want to get like a bunch of coins and a bunch of cells saved up. Like maybe I'll do like 2, 3, or 4 farm runs. Just bank all that up, so I can just, you know, like when I start with the defense runs, like what I really want to do is respec my workshop, take everything, absolutely everything out of defense and defense plus, and put it all into attack. It might even be the same thing with the utility tree. I think what I'll do, let's just look at workshop quick. Yeah, like I have so much put into utility, and really the only thing that I'm gonna need in utility is like I want to max out that cash bonus, get some decent free ups. I can do like some in free ups. I can take those out of recovery package, and then maybe get some extra enemy level skips. But really, like I want to be able to pump damage for those runs. Yeah, the first 10 tiers, like I don't even want to have to worry about them. I just want my death wave wall to be up the entire friggin' run. It's got to be like that. So I might have to run at like a higher range. I know Amplifying Strike is going to be in there for sure. We'll do Orbital Augment. And probably, I want to say like Space Displacer. Yeah, OA. Could also do like ACP. No, oh, no, oh, wait, no, I can't do ACP. Shockwave's going to be disabled. And that also means that Space Displacer won't work because landmines won't be spawning. So it looks like NMP. Nope, I won't have orbs either. I'll have extra orbs. So maybe extra orbs will make this worth it. Wormhole Redirector is useless. Yeah, so OA and NMP. That's what it's got to be. All right, so we got armor ones figured out. Generators is going to be most likely G-Comp primary. Hey, what's up, Fujin? Kind of theory crafting what I'm going to do for defense disco runs. Yeah, I haven't been streaming. Like, I've had so many videos to make, and I haven't been getting really good sleep because of it. So, just, yeah, haven't streamed. But I finished the the utility disco guide. I put that out, and I've been working on the new event video that I'm going to release tomorrow after the new event drops. I'll do some module pulls later. Oh, right now I'm just doing a 7. I started on 13. I'll zoom in. This is what I have done. Attacks are done. Ultimate weapons are done. I started, I did a tier 13 utility and was going to work my way backwards. I thought tier 13 would be a for sure thing. And I ended up being 30 waves short, man. It sucks. I looked away for like 1 second. My wall went down. I didn't get a good demon mode out. So I'll have to run that one back. But from there, I did 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, and I'm doing a 7 right now. I should finish the rest within like a day or two, and then it'll be time for defense discos. How have your disco runs been going? You've been farming all right? Your tournament's been going well too? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, like I'm just barely touching the labs right now. I've got 1 level in attack, 1 level in ultimate weapon, and utilities in there right now. I'm just gonna get them all to 1. And then I should be okay to farm again then. So I'll have the coins to actually run the lab. Nice, nice. I can't remember what you were farming at before, but it sounds like an improvement. Actually, I think I might remember. I think you were doing like 2 or 3 an hour. I could be wrong. Hey, hell yeah, man. You get to enjoy bouncing back and forth. I've had a couple of lucky brackets, man. I've been able to stay the past few tournaments. Let's see. Yeah. Just barely. 23rd, 24th, 22nd. Huge. All right. It depends on what battle conditions we get. Okay. Well, I mean, GT doesn't help you that much in tournament. Well, it doesn't help you at all in tournaments. But yeah, if you have perma CF, even with the ultimate weapon BC and black hole too, if you got an extra 10 seconds for those, or you have a G comp that handles the that helps you handle that BC. That'll help you out as well. Dang, okay. Yeah, so you focus on power over econ. I kind of wish I did that. Like, I got 4th spotlight way too early. That's like 2.4k stones I wish I had right now. It'd get me like my perma chrono field and some points in chrono loop. I really want that extra CC. You get any good module pulls during the lucky banner? Hopefully you weren't doing like one pull at a time. I heard there was a bug with it where it wasn't like fully factoring in the lucky bonus like that. You have to do like times 10 pulls. You're gonna work on lowering the cooldown for your econ ultimate weapons. I mean, still like 180-second cooldown is not bad for your econ. I mean, it's not optimal, but I think when you get like your death wave and your GT down to 100 seconds, and you get like permanent black hole, you'll notice a huge spike in econ. That's great. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I got 2 extra stars on my Sharp Fortitude. I was really happy about that. I really wanted to see more like OAs and Primordial, Primordial Collapse especially. I need to make a second Ancestral, so I have like one for farming and one for tournaments. Oh yeah, dude! It makes your wall so much tankier, man. Such a game changer. Spend gems on looking at your banner before it departs. The first, in my opinion, first. Dang, really? Your tower has better survivability? Well, I mean, because you have the full effect of your thorns, so there's that. I mean, are your wall labs just not as developed? Because even without Sharp Fortitude, like your wall health and regen should be stronger than like your normal tower. Okay. I'm jealous. I got my lab speed and coins per kill to like 70, and then swap to other stuff. I just need like 2 or 3 more lab spots, man. Yeah, like I got my wall of thorns to 15, and that seems like a good spot. Yeah, wall thorns 15, and I think my thorns is 117%. It could be 120, but I only have a mythic substat on my Sharp Fort. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, let me look real quick. So at 117%, and I won't look at the Sharp Fort ones. I'll look at the top chart. At 10% Wallthorns Lab, it would take 9 hits on an elite for my Thorns to kill it. So the extra 5% lab reduces that by 3%. Yeah, how'd you know? I'm working on the event one. Well, I mean, just looking at it, it's structured already. It has like an intro. It has a couple memes, but I can't really do I can't do any of the stuff for the event until the event actually drops. Oh yeah. I was kind of reading it like a little bit aloud. Rubber duck sauce. It's going well, man. How are you doing today? Is your tower towering? Sys mods, you unlock them tier 19, wave 40. So you gotta beat tier 18, wave 300 to get tier 19. And a lot of people respec out of Goldbot and into Flamebot to get that extra little bit of defense to make it there. It really just depends on your tower, though. And you need to have enough medals. If you don't have the medals to get your Flamebot in a good spot, it's no point. Just try and get there naturally. Oh, right on. Trying some new things. What kind of new things are you doing to squeeze out extra coins in your runs? Just out of curiosity. Maybe it's something I haven't heard of before. And then I can steal your idea. Nah, just kidding. Oh, okay. So you're not... Yeah, wave 300, you'll unlock tier 18. You're getting close. It's funny, like you'll do your tier 18 wave 300 and like it's not that bad. Like by the time you're able to get past wave 300 on tier 18, you'll be all excited to try tier 19, and then you'll start tier 19 and literally like the first thing that comes out and smacks you just instantly kills your wall and procs your kills your wall, procs your second wind. It's crazy. But there's ways to cheese it to get to wave 40. I think some of them they fixed them. So rubber duck sauce. You banned ILM to have you. Oh, okay. So you wanted fewer stuns so that you wouldn't build up the stun DR. Oh, okay. It's not because you're trying to do like fewer stuns so it doesn't like diminishing return with like your poison swamp or anything like that. You banned ILM, so you have fewer stuns, so stuff like runs into your tower faster. I get you. Okay. I'm curious how it turns out, man. You know, I don't usually stream the tournament, and it seems like everybody that streams or makes videos, that's what they do. They stream the tournament. Like maybe that's something I should look into doing. I just know right now, my Legends tournaments are really fast and uninteresting. I shit you not. I could start a Legends tournament run. You could get up and go to the restroom, or just to like pee, and then you would come back, and I'd be done with my run already. I intro sprint to like 200-ish, and then it's over. Yeah, that makes sense, Rubber. Mr. Duck Sauce. It's actually something that I've been wondering too, like, cause now that I'm starting to spec into Chrono Field, and like the range is huge. Like I mean, you can see like my stuff is zoomed out way further than normal at 90-meter range. But you'll see like when Chrono Field pops up, it goes way beyond like my tower range. So stuff is getting like slowed down all crazy before I'm even able to hit them. And I'm just worried like maybe they're not getting killed like within like all my different coin multipliers. Hey, 160 is that's not bad for Legends. Some tournaments that's enough to stay. Just depends on the bracket that you get. I am almost done with my Chrono Field labs. I got the damage reduction one to 20. And I do want to finish it because the last 10 levels is an extra 5% damage reduction. And it's nice. But those last 10 levels take like 40 something days at ×5 speed. And I really want to start getting my Poison Swamp developed too before I make that perma. And just getting each of those to 20 as well takes like barely any time. Where did Yeah, so I put in the swamp labs. It's my lab 5 right here. To get them from 1 to 20, it's less than 2 weeks. And then if you look at Chrono Field reduction, like just going from 20 to 30 is 52 days, man. Holy shit. And it sucks because I'm running at ×4 speed right now, so that I can just I can get all of my I want to run as many disco runs as possible in a row without having to like farm to keep cells and coins up. So I'm running everything at ×4. Then eventually I'll get it. When I start farming full time again, I should be able to run all 5 labs at 5 times speed. If not all of them, then like maybe 4. Should be good. So yeah, I'll just do like all 3 of the Swamp Labs to 20. I'm a little hesitant on Swamp Radius. I think what some people do is they do get Swamp Radius, and then they ban the Swamp Radius perk. because you don't want to stun things like way outside your tower range. Like you want them to die, get stunned and then die like within all your coin multipliers and stuff. Hey, what's up, Paradise? Good to see you. Fujin. Let me see. My last actual farm run, 53k cells an hour, so like just under 300k for the full run, and the full run's about 5.5 hours. Not bad at all. So you're going 100% gold bot. Oh, okay. So you're going gold bot first and then slowly building up flame bot, not the other way around. Okay. Okay. Hey, it is your tower. If you want to prioritize econ, there is nothing wrong with that. If you have an excess of econ, like that translates into power as well, because you have all these extra coins, so you can get all your labs done that you want to do. You can like over invest in your workshop plus. Good to know, Duck Sauce. Is that what tower range do you run at though? Like 60 meters, 30 meters, 90 meters? Well, Fujin, like I mean, let me see. See if I can show you. Like my death wave is decently developed. Like it's full quant, and I have the +3 quantity per substat, and it's at 100-second cooldown. Actually, it'd be better just to show you on MBN. You know, the MBN calc. Let's see. So I don't use MBN, but Death Wave cooldown is 100 seconds. I have the ancestral quantity. I have max waves. You know, and then you add in the perks, so I'm at 9 waves. Each wave gives you 4-second duration technically, so I'm at 36-second duration there. And then I have ancestral G comp, so that gets me about 56% uptime. And I think right now my substats are in like a weird place. I need to re-roll them here in a couple days, because I need to get speed reduction for Chrono Field. So I'm going to drop the GT tower cooldown and the other 2 at the bottom, so it'll be 500 per roll. But I should be able to hit it if my luck doesn't suck. We'll see. But yeah, the 6-second death wave cooldown. Let me get that in. So that's legendary? Yeah. Yeah, that gets me like almost 60% uptime on it. So I get a whole bunch of extra cells from that. And then, you know, I'm farming on tier 15. And, I mean, like, Wave Accelerator isn't completely maxed out. It's like level 4. Actually, that doesn't affect elite spawns, so never mind. Okay, so Mr. Duck Sauce runs at 98 meters. Okay, so like 8 meters further than where I'm at. Oh, but you farm a swamp off anyway, so it don't matter. You farm 30 meters, and then you do your tournaments at 98. Okay. I'm really liking like 90 meters right now, just because like my my black hole and orbs line up like perfectly like that. There's nothing wrong with developing your gold bot first, Fujin. I mean, that's what I did for the longest time. And then I got to a certain point like where I liked where my golden trio combo, like those cooldowns, I liked where they were at. I felt like I had enough econ, and so I just completely changed my outlook. I started prioritizing power and survivability over econ. So that's when I respec out of gold bot and put everything into flame bot. And now I'm slowly building up my gold bot again. And then the plan is when I have enough metals again, I'm gonna respec out of respec out of gold bot again to put those into bot, so that I get like the double damage reduction from flame bot. And then I'll repeat the process again. I mean, granted, like by the time I have enough to spec into bot, like to have it in a good spot, it'll probably be like the end of the year, like November, December. I'll have enough metals then. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, like I hear mixed things about Poison Swamp. As far as radius goes, like some people don't touch the lab, and then just use the perk. But the problem that I see there is like what happens when you get into tournaments. Because at tournaments, I think most people want a much larger range. And if you're running like a larger tower range, then you need a larger Poison Swamp. I just hope at some point they add a slider to the Poison Swamp radius. The Poison Swamp radius lab. I mean, they did to shockwave size. They did to, like your actual tower range. So why not Poison Swamp? And why not Chrono Field either? Fujin, I had really bad luck with rerolls for a while, and then I got so annoyed. And I was like, all right, screw it. Like, I'm just gonna get a bunch of bans for each of them. So I think I have 3 bans for core. I have 1 for generator, and then I have either 1 or 2 for. What the hell am I doing? I can just look. One cannon ban, 1 generator ban, 2 armor bans, and 3 core bans. And I still want more. I know with 3 armor bands is important when you're rolling fresh, because you want to go for defense percent first, and then you want to go for your wall regen. And so the ones that you ban are, let me pull it up. So once you've already rolled your defense percent and your health regen, there's only 1 common available. So it's smart to ban defense absolute. You'll never roll common after that, right? And then if you have 2 or 3 more bans, you ban like all the landmine stuff. Because with 3 more bans, like you can completely, like you'll never get commons or rares. And you'll only get epic and above. And so you'll start seeing your ancestral rolls a lot more frequently. I did not hear that about 90-meter farming. I just know, like, I really like it for farming, and I've been doing my tournaments at 90 meters. But eventually, like, I'm going to increase my black hole size, and then increase my tower range. I want to do, for tournaments, I want to do like 120 meters plus. And in order to do that, I need like 60 plus meters on black hole, possibly 70. Like, I just don't want there to be a spot where like like an overcharge or a ray can just, you know, just kind of pop a squat and just hit me there without damage reduction, you know, primordial collapse. Yep, that's. I'm in the same spot though, Fusion. Like, I've been rolling. It's been almost a month now trying to get CF speed reduction. Yeah, but okay. So turning off the swamp stuns in farm runs. I don't know. I can see it being beneficial, but I like my farm runs to be like as high a tier as possible, based on, you know, coins per hour, sales per hour. And in order to do that, like right now, what's killing me is scatters will split. You know, I'll get like 2 or 3 scatters, right? And I'll pop them all at the same time and have like 40 scatter babies on me, and so it's not, you know, my smite isn't able to hit all 40 of these fucking scatters. And so I'm like, my thinking is, if I had a swamp stone, it would stun them long enough that, like, you know, Flamebot would be able to hit them, or Smite would be able to take them out before they just delete my wall. Yeah, I mean, they take a little bit of setting up, Fujin. But once you get it set up, like, you just, you'll learn how to, like, maintain it and keep it up to date. Like, every time I finish a run, you don't even have to do it every run. Like, you can just do it, like, once a week. Go in and just update all your stuff. Make sure all the numbers are current. You can do the same thing with Project Rend as well. Like, I track all my stats on Rend as well. I track them on both. And you can put your workshop stuff in. I keep track of all my modules in here. I got like a tournament set up for them. I need to do module presets for like the different disco runs though. I hate like going to get set up for a disco run and I'm like, oh shit, wait, which one am I supposed to put in here? Like, if I actually have it marked down on Project Ren, then I can just go click on like, oh, okay, I use this one for defense disco run or whatever. I've got all my labs in here. I've gotten used to it. Like, after a run, I'll just go through real quick, check if any labs leveled up. I'll update them in here, update them in effective paths. I got like my cards set up in here for. Oh no shit! I didn't know I put in presets for. Okay. That'll help. What I really like on here is this. Like the range calculator thing. You can set up your tower range. So like I'm at like 90.5. Oh my god, I'm horrible with sliders. Come on. Nope. Oh, I had it. 90. Just one little pixel over. Come on. Fuck. This is stupid. Okay, there we go. 90.5. 4 workshop orbs. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Workshop orb range is at 71 point. Yeah, that's about right. Extra orb range is on top of those. There we go. Oh, you put in your orb size multiplier too? Holy shit. Dude, those are some huge orbs. Holy shit. Want to buy. Yeah, mine are like 1.2 or something, tiny. I want to get them to at least like 1.4, 1.5. That'd be so nice. Just for like tagging those like ranged ults and fast ults, man. Really want that. You can put in like your black hole diameter, like I think mine's 52, and then you can have it show the visuals so you can see. Then you can increase the number that you have, so you can actually see your coverage. Spotlight angle's 40 with 4 quant. You can have that showing. I don't see the point though. And then you can do your chrono field. So you can see like where your chrono field range is. I don't think this black hole thing is accurate. Yeah, this is wrong. If my tower range is 90.5, these black holes should be like meeting like right here on the green circle. Yeah, this thing's off. I can tell too because this green circle should be like just outside where these orbs are. If the orbs are at 71.4. Yeah, that's weird. You know, I might actually have to do that, Fujin. Just start from scratch again, get CF speed reduction, that way it's guaranteed. And then get like the next 2 mods that I want, which is like Deathwave Quant. I really want the 4-second duration on Black Hole. Because that keeps me permanent, even with the battle condition. And then maybe I'll do like Golden Tower duration. I think I lose too much econ otherwise. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know he did that. Max orb size and speed. It must have been a while ago, man, because like orbs are not the best way to handle. They kill like normal enemies in your black hole for you, and then they help smack bosses. And other than that, like they don't. I guess they hit like fast ult, ranged ult, tank ult. So they're good for that, but otherwise, like your percent damage is coming from like smite and OA. Like OA is just insane right now, even after the nerf. Like I can't imagine not having them. like CF plus 4 to start. Yeah, there's something wrong with this. This is not correct. Those black holes are way too big. That's too bad, because this is a really good tool. Oh well. Anyway. What other tools did he add? Well, look at that. He added an MVN calculator, too. Okay. I'll have to fool around with this a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, especially if you have like long-term goals to stay EHP. It's just percent damage is how you deal with everything. That is cool. I'll have to set up MBN calc in here. Module reroll calculator. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Okay, is there one for... yeah, I want to see... Looking for it. Module. There we go. Core. Alright, primordial collapse. Oh, shit. Like, auto loads exactly what my mods are right now. Okay, hold on. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Fuji. You have a good night. Get some sleep. Have a good day at school, man. Yeah, cores are really hard to roll, duck sauce. That's why, like, the more bands, the better. I have 3, and I still feel like it's not enough. Like you, like what do I have banned right now? I think I have smart missile cooldown, inner landmine quantity, and then I have, I think like black hole cooldown or something. Yeah, just I wanted to go for like the highest rarity things that like I wouldn't get. And even with those 3 banned, like I'm just, I still have trouble getting what I need. There's just too much shit. I feel like I need like five bands on it, something like that. But that lab is expensive. Oh, I mean, at least like where I'm at right now. I still try to get like mastery labs and dissonance labs done. Dude, I bought so many modules during this banner. I think I'll take a break from them for, I mean, at least for like a little while. And maybe, I mean, I'm still going to do like my module pools today when the event comes out. But, you know, it's like my last chance again before the lucky banner goes away. But then after that, like, I think my excess gems are going to go towards like gem rushing certain labs. Because I definitely want another core ban. What else? There's a few other things I need done. I need to get my wall rebuild done. Like, it takes maybe like half a month. Times 5. Yeah, half a month. And I need to get that done because I want to roll wall rebuild on my armor. It's mine's sitting at like 600 seconds right now, and I need to get it under 300 seconds so it can rebuild my wall when I pop demon mode. Watch them come out with new mods to my... You know, they would do something like that. DB Cooper, man. Hey, thank you so much, Calculator. I appreciate your support, man. I'm very grateful. And I hope it's helped you out. I'll get that defense one out for you as soon as I can, man. I've got to do like the new event video today, and then on the 1st I have like my monthly update video that I got to start writing a script for it, and then after that, that's like right around the time that I'll be done with my utility disco runs, and I'll have like a pretty good strategy formulated for the defense runs. I already know what cards I want to use. That part's easy. And I think when I started the stream, I was talking about which modules I was going to use. I mean, for defense runs, you pretty much just build glass cannon. Yeah, I agree, Duck Sauce. Like, I got some really good pulls in. So I should have... I mean, I'm going to assume that I need to spend all 3,600 gems on the new relics. So that's going to leave me around about 5k. We put like 5k gems towards some final pulls on that banner. And then I think before the banner goes away, like every 200 that I save up, I'll just go ahead and pull. I should be able to get another 3,600 before the week's done. Paradise, you've been in Spartan stream too long. If you're wanting a smart missile module. I know he begs for one all the time. As EHP, like, I don't really care if there's a smart missile module. But if they throw some kind of like defense thing into the smart missile module, then okay, I'm in. You know, make it so smart missiles like buffs the shit out of your defense absolute. Hell yeah! Count me in. It's gonna piss off so many people if they do something like that, though. Your smart missile damage is increased by 10,000% of your defense absolute. Make it a fleet killer. Okay. I can see that. It's just right now there's already so many sub effects on core. It's just going to dilute it even more, man. You know, if they turn one of the other ones into... I mean, they can't really get rid of MVN. I mean, I could see them adding one, I guess. Hey, thank you for the sub, Frederick. Appreciate you, bud. Make a cannon that blasts SMs out. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. You could do something like that. You know, instead of them adding a new one, though, like, just get rid of one of the useless, like, cannon mods. You know, one of the ones that nobody uses. Like Havoc Bringer, like I don't think anybody uses Havoc Bringer. Even like being Annihilator. Just replace one of those two with, you know, something Smart Missile Dark Side. Finished all your utility disco runs from tier 1 up. Hey, that's what's up. So what's your farming tier, calculator? Yeah, you and me both, man. Like the defense discos are going to be rough for us. That's why I actually, in preparation for it, like I've done 0 lab investment into damage. So I just slotted in damage and crit factor for a little bit. I'm gonna get him to like 40. I'm just gonna take him as high as I can before I start the defense discos. I think just all the damage I can get is gonna help out there. You know, for the early ones, with enough damage, I think you can build up a strong enough death wave wall that it'll just stay up the entire run. You know, depending on how strong you are. That's my goal, though. Like the first 10 tiers for a defense disco, like I just want death wave wall to just tank everything. Like I don't even want stuff like entering my tower range. Just have death wave deal with it. We'll see, though. Oh, you farm tier 14, right on. That's about where I'm at. And that's about where I am with my runs right now, too. Attacks are all good to go. Ultimate weapons, like, pretty good to go. I went as far as I could on my farm tiers. Like, all my CC comes from ultimate weapons, so those ones are a little bit more difficult for me than the attack ones, obviously. But I'm thinking once I start, you know, cracking into these defense runs, like I'll get like a significant EHP boost. I'll be able to hit 5k on like tier 14, tier 15 maybe for the ultimate weapon discos. And I'm just working my way backwards on the utility ones right now. I'm kind of upset about this tier 13 run. It's like 30 waves off. I got like a really bad demon mode. And I think I actually had the coin trade-off perk in for this. So really, like, I just do another run without that coin trade-off perk in, and it should be good to go. We'll see. Yeah, so DB Cooper, like, I want to see. Well, I mean, we already kind of have a defensive cannon, even though that's kind of like oxymoronic. I mean, cannon should just be like all damage based. But then, like, you look at armor mods, and we have some damage based armor mods. So why not give us some like actual defense based cannons? Like that'd be cool to see. I mean, just because you don't have room for the defense disco lab doesn't mean you can't run the defense discos. I mean, you just get them out of the way, and then when you actually do run the lab, like they'll be that much more efficient. you'll see bigger gains like when the labs actually finish. Perma black hole without G comp. Okay, cool. Me too. You have a strong chain lightning, but only have a legendary DC. And need the core assist box. I have 0 damage investment into my chain lightning. Actually, that's not true. I think I have a couple. Yeah. I have 7 clicks into it, so it's at times 63. But other than that, like Smite's where I get my damage from chain lightning. And I'll have to roll mods on my DC. But I don't have a core assist. Let me see. Yeah, right now I just have armor assist and basic generator assist. I still need to unlock. I mean, even if I just got epic for core, then I could run DC in the assist slot. I think that would help me out a lot with my, with my defense runs. Almost, DB. I am almost done with them. I farm on tier 15, so I'll zoom in on these again. The attacks are done all the way up to farm tier. I did as far as I went as far as I could go on 16, 17, 18. And then I did the same thing for ultimate weapons. And right now I'm working my way backwards with the utility. And then I'll work my way from tier 1 up on defense runs. I should be able to get to like, I should be able to do tier 1 to 10, just relying purely on like the death wave wall. And then from there, I'm going to do a full respec of the workshop, like spec out of all defense and defense plus, and out of a lot of the like utility plus stuff. I mean, I'll still go into utility, like I'll do cash and, God, what was my plan? I was going over it earlier. I'll do cash, maybe a little bit in free ups, and then the rest in enemy level skips. And then all of the stuff that was in defense, like I'll just dump it into damage, get as many damage stats as I can. And hopefully that'll let me get pretty far in, tier 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The more I get done, the better, man. Like, I don't want to have to go back and run things more than once. Just avoid it as much as I can. I've been thinking of that too, Cooper. Like, there's only one way to poison things right now, and it's Poison Swamp. They gotta add, like, some other way to poison enemies. Just so we can get some more use out of Harmony Conductor. Or an Ice Cannon. Like, that sounds kind of cool. Yeah, well, I mean, Shrink Ray is the most defensive option, I suppose. And that's just what I use. I kind of prefer it over Death Penalty. And it's another reason for me to get, like, a cannon assist slot. I could run a Shrink Ray main and then throw, like, Death Penalty and in the assist slot just for, like, free kills. Oh, Duck Sauce, are you hybrid or are you attack or GC? And that'll explain why your EHP labs are notoriously bad. I mean, I'm super invested in EHP. That's why my damage labs are bad. Yep, yeah, Primacy main and Epic DC assist. That is the plan. But I've got to be able to unlock it first. I don't need it for the first 10 tiers though. Hopefully by then I'll have like I just need to save up 1,000 more stones, and then I'll unlock it. Which bot for the defense disco? Good question. Damn. I mean, that's something else that I hadn't put any thought into yet either. We can look at that right now. Because obviously we don't need the damage reduction from Flamebot. I mean, I guess it would be Ampbot. That makes the most sense, but I don't have any labs done, man. I could... I mean, if I were to respec... I mean, Ampbot seems like the obvious choice. The other option would be you just take all the points out of damage reduction in Flamebot and just stack up the damage there. But then you'd also have you need like the burn stack labs for Flamebot in order for that to work. Wait, what does it take to get Antbot in a decent spot? Like you want at least like 55 meters, I feel like. You need the cooldown in a decent spot. 75 seconds. Yeesh. Alright, what's... Dang, the duration ones are really expensive. Yeah, like Antbot, you gotta have the labs done in order for it to be worth something. Because look, I'm at like 32,000 medals, and I haven't even touched the bonus yet. So maybe we get it to like a 90-second cooldown. Let's toy around with the numbers. Duration starts at 20 seconds. So let's get it to 30. So that's 30% uptime. If we max out the... Oh my god. Yeah, the damage bonus one is expensive too. Yeah, like I know nothing about Ampbot. I have not researched any GC stuff. So what do I mean, I have 31 or 32k. So I can go a little bit like further into this. Maybe get bonus to like ×8 right there where it's at. And then from here, like 55 meter range is okay. That works. And then from there, I would just go for more uptime. If we get the cooldown there. All right, so I still have like 7k to play with. Maybe more duration. Oh, we went over. Damn, dude, the duration is so expensive. Yeah, not a lot of good cannon effects. I mean, like GC's stuck with amplifying strike, and then I don't know what they use in the secondary slot. I got too many windows open now. Where's my module one? Oh, Astral Deliverance is the other one that they use, right? Amplifying Strike, Astral Deliverance. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that now, Cooper. Ampbot is like a huge metal sink. That's crazy. And without the lab, like, the uptime is going to be shit. Like, best I can do here is about like 50% uptime, like not even 50% uptime. And I'm out of metals. So I could try like my flamebot idea since I actually have the cooldown and the cooldown lab done. I just take these like 6,000 metals out of Goldbot and like the 14,500 out of damage reduction, and I just pump the shit out of the damage on this thing. Oh my god, it's pitiful though. Times 290? That's so bad. Yeah, I don't know. I just, I'm just not. I'm not even gonna think about it right now. I got too many other things to think about. I'll come up with a plan though for bots. Right now, I got nothing concrete. I know Guardians. I'll do something similar though. I'll either stay in attack because I kind of like the percent damage on that, and it just culls low health enemies. The other option would be Scout. The only thing is, like, I don't have Spotlight Plus. I don't have Super Tower Mastery, like, none of that stuff. I don't have the labs done for it. Those are all things that would help out on a defense disco run. Okay, so Ampbot, you need high range and cooldown to start. You get to, like, 10 times damage. And then you start to build duration. Okay. Because there's a duration lab for it, right? A duration and a cooldown lab. Ugh. Oh, that's horrible. So you can take 25 seconds off the cooldown, meaning it'll go from 75 seconds to 50, just like Goldbot. And then the duration labs, getting it to like 15 is fine, but then from 15 to 20, I know it probably takes forever. GC uses... Oh, GC and Shrink Raise the meta, helps with knockback on fast ults, death penalty for tournament. You also use Amp Strike and Shrink Rate for farming. 80 has lost value because the bounce shot range hurts in farm. Oh, okay. That actually makes sense, because then you'd be killing things like way outside your tower range, and they wouldn't get your coin multipliers. Assist AD or DP for farm. Okay. Shrink rate for farming. So it looks like both builds really like Shrink Ray. I'm happy. Like, mine's rolled decently well. There's still a lot I can do with it. It's just I'm not rolling in reroll shards. I need to dedicate like 8 or 12 hours to just farming reroll shards on tier 18. Just intro sprint and nuke the fleet that spawns. Just get a ton, like millions of shards, and then just re-roll the things that I need. Okay, so I'll scrap the scout idea then. He said it's worthless without Spotlight Plus. And I'll just stick with attack. Because my attack is already set up. I can still put a few points into it though. Like increase the the percent that it culls enemies. Like I could also increase the targets. But my cooldown's maxed on it already. You're messing with effective pass sheet for defense disco 2. You're having a hard time switching your build to GC. Totally new world. Yeah, like I don't know what. It's gonna take a lot of thought, and I don't want to rush it either, because I don't want to. I feel like if I rush it, I'll overlook something like really simple, and I'll look stupid. That, or I'll rush and like I just want to do my due diligence, and I want to make sure that it covers like absolutely everything, so that when someone like actually goes and watches the video, they'll like step by step. Okay, I set up my mods, set up this, set up this, set up this, set up this. You're like, oh, am I doing easy runs? All right, cool. Like I don't need to do all this extra stuff. And then when you get to your harder stuff, then that's when you're like, all right, I'm gonna respec my workshop. I'm gonna respec this and this. Get this all set up. I just want everything like nice and neat and clear and easy to follow. And then of course I want you to laugh while you're watching it too. I don't want you like sitting there with your mouth like gaping open, like drool coming out the corner of your friggin' mouth, and while your brain's bleeding because you're just bored to fucking death. Yeah, I believe you, Duck Sauce. That flamebot damage, like the multiplier on it's pitiful, man. It's crazy. For like the lower tier runs, I think it'd be great for it though. Gems. I need them gems. There we go. Yeah, if it's only like a 290x multiplier, like it doesn't really do that much damage to start with. So, I mean, it'll help supplement like the death wave wall to where you could just like you have to worry about like tier 1 through 10. Oh, yeah, wildfire. Oh, that's right. Generator, you're going to want to use... Okay. All right. For sure, I'm going to stick with Flamebot when I do my defense disco run, because I'm going to be running Singularity Harness in my assist slot, because everything that Flamebot hits, it's going to make all of that shit take double damage. It's just like an easy 2x multiplier for me. Yeah, I wonder how good Wildfire actually is, though. Now, let's see what AI says. How good is Wildfire on Flamebot? Highly effective for late game. I don't believe you. Offering substantial damage amplification on enemies. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can read it. Substantial damage amplification on enemies, significantly aiding survivability and kill speed. It works by making enemies hit by the flame bot and flamed, taking extra damage with the duration extending based on flame bot damage upgrades. I don't know why I turned hillbilly there. Adds a damage multiplier to burning enemies, making it valuable. Okay, so it's like an extra damage multiplier on top of Singularity Harness. I wonder if it like double dips like that. Yeah, just, I mean, that's why I haven't researched any of the Bot Plus stuff. I have nowhere near enough metals or stones to, like, my stones are spending them on Bot Plus stuff just seems really stupid at my stage in the game. I still need assist module stuff. I still need masteries. Like, I've barely even, like, I have 5 masteries unlocked and they're at like 4. They're not even maxed. And I still need like some essential ones. Just putting stones into metals right now would be a bad decision. And I am known for making bad decisions, but I am not doing that. I could see maybe for my defense runs, I mean, why? There's no reason to spec out like that little bit of gold bot for bot on flame bot. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't see the point. True, project funding. Very, very, very true. Actually, so I could run project funding in the main slot and Singularity Harness in the assist because I don't need G-Comp for Perma Black Hole. You know, once I get the perk, that is. Once I have the perk, I'm good. So I'll just high prio the perk in my auto picks, and I should have it like by the time intro sprint's done. And then, you know, because I'm working, or I'm gonna respec my workshop anyways, and take like everything out of defense. Like, I can just pump the shit out of cash and enemy level skips, and like a little bit into free ups. Get like a really nice healthy damage boost from project funding. Yeah, I agree, Cooper. Asmods is just, dude, I haven't even put points in like sub effect or sub efficiency yet with stones. Even just getting each of those to 10% is like a crazy spike in power. I want to get each of them to like, so generator, I want to get to 25% because that's 2% more attack level skip or health level skip. And then I also want, like the armor mod, I want to get that to 25%. Because that's another, what is that, like, this like 2% more defense? Something like that, I don't know. Trying to do too much math right now. And then the core effects, like, it's fine getting it to 25%, but I think the first like, you know, really, really strong breakpoint is 34%, so you can get that extra death wave pulse. Paradise, I considered that. I considered doing Goldbot Plus just to get that huge bump in cells. And there's a really strong argument for it, right? Because I mean, if you're sitting at like all times fours or all times fives, and then all of a sudden like you spec in Golden Bot Plus, and you get this huge multiplier to your cells, and you know you could do like a from all fours to all the way up to like all fives or all sixes. Even just the base unlock, 25% more cells from elites killed, in your gold bot. My only problem is that I'm fully invested in Flamebot, and then I'm slowly building up my gold bot, and then once I have maybe like 15 or 20k medals that are in gold bot, I'm gonna respec out of those to put those in bot because I want the extra damage reduction from my Flamebot, and then I'll start that whole process over again. I'll get bot like where I want it to be, and then boom, I go back into gold bot from there. Calculators, thinking of amplifying strike, project funding, OA. The OA for sure. OA for sure, and then the assist slot for that is going to be NMP. I know you won't have normal orbs, but you'll at least have extra orbs. I don't see any better option there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like ACP, you have no shockwave, wormhole redirector, LOL. Space displacer, you don't have landmines, so you're not going to get inner landmines. Sharp fort, LOL. Like orbital augment and an NMP are like your only options there. Cannon, you're going to do amplifying strike with death penalty if you have an assist for it. I'm going to go project funding, singularity harness most likely. Restorative bonus isn't a bad option either. Neither is pulsar harvest. Like, you have some good options in generator. I think project funding will get you the most damage though. And then I just got to weigh my options between like singularity harness. I mean, singularity harness is just like a straight up 2x multiplier on your damage. Pulsar harvester is going to get you like extra health level skips. And restorative bonus. If you have good package chance, like you should always have that attack speed boost. I mean, you're not going to be knocking things back, but hopefully you're killing things before they even get close. And then core is going to be like a Primco for sure. Just because, I mean, the thing's going to have my baby. And then it's got to be DC in the assist slot. Paradise, are you calculating like per hour though? You said one long run on tier 12 gives you the same as tier 14 multiple runs. So when you do like 2 or 3 14s, it's giving you the same amount that you would get from a single tier 12? You must have like a way better like disco multiplier on your tier 12. That's all I can think of. Maybe you're not factoring in like the cells that you get from 14, because 14 should be way better cells. Cells are calculated differently on the elites in tier 14. So from tier 1 to tier 13, you can get anywhere from between 1 cell and the tier that you're on. So if you're like, for example, tier 7, you can get between 1 and 7 cells from an elite. All the way up to tier 13, where you can get between 1 and 13 cells per kill. As soon as you hit tier 14, though, that changes. At tier 14, you can get anywhere between 7 and 14 cells. Tier 15 is 7 and 15 cells. So like the floor increases. You get way more cells starting in tier 14. So just tracking your runs, You have to decide, like, is it better to like sacrifice a little bit of coins for like a whole lot more cells, or yeah, you just kind of figure out like where your runs are. Oh, okay, so we got about an hour until the event. Question is it going to be a brand new event, or is it going to be another repeat? That's my plan as well, calculator. Eventually, I'll get the enemy balance mastery. I just to me, I consider it more of like an econ mastery, and there's still like EHP ones that I want to get. I still need health. I still need health regen mastery. I still need the defense mastery. And then once I have those, I'll probably dip into more econ. But I'm prioritizing power over econ at the moment. After these disco runs, my econ should be in a really good spot. Yeah, DC is strong. The only problem is, man, like I have no damage investment in my Chain Lightning. I have no investment in like Shock Chance or Shock Multi. I have no investment in Shatter Amp. I have done nothing in any of the damage labs. It's pitiful. And I'm paying for it now. Okay, you think it's gonna be a new event? Let's let me close a bunch of these so it's easier to see. We'll open up themes and we'll go to the event timeline. The new ones are at the top. Yeah, okay, here's Glitch. Glitch was a brand new one, right? Yeah, because it has a 1 next to it. So it went, Valentine was new, and then we had 2 repeats, and then we just, I bit my tongue, fuck. We just got a new one. Glitch was a new one, so I think we're gonna get a repeat. We'll get 1 or 2 repeats and then another new. I'm just going based off like the pattern that I see here. New, repeat, repeat, new, repeat, repeat, new, repeat, repeat, new, repeat, repeat. Yeah. Yeah. My money's on a repeat. Dang, I guess I can put that in my script then. It's a repeat event. Free relics are blah. Blah and blah. Are X and Y. I'll just put that in. The event roost relics are X and Y. Overall, I'll give the event relics a X rating. Ooh, that sounds naughty. You know what? You're right. Glitch was the one before. Well, shit. My money's still on a repeat event. I don't think we've ever, like, there's even been times where it's been a brand new one and then 3 repeats and then a new one. So I think we're, yeah. My effective pass sheet is out of date. No, it's not. Look at this. Here, I'll even refresh. Ah. Well, I mean, we won't know for another 55 minutes what this event is, but I'm just saying my money is on repeat. I don't care either way. I'd prefer a repeat. I just want to. The more relics that I get to catch up on, the better. Because then the next time that repeat comes around and I don't have to spend gems or medals on it, like I get to be happy. Yeah, but those are gem relics, right? Is that what you're talking about? Even with repeats, we'll get the 4 relics. So we get the 4 gem relics, and then repeats we get 2 metal relics, and then even with new events now, they said that we're getting two metal relics for those too. So there's like no reprieve unless you already have the relics. Yeah, I wonder why this page hasn't updated though. Is there a master sheet that's past 3.0? To my knowledge, it's still just 3.0. Yep, you and me both, Duck Sauce. Give me more medals. Hopefully, I mean, we should be getting like summer packs here pretty soon, in like a month or two. And hopefully in those summer packs, they'll include medals with them, just like the Black Friday ones did. That'd be so huge. We got like 2 or 3 or 4,000 medals out of those, didn't we? Maybe even more. Yeah, why? What time is it? I wonder why they didn't add that to the themes and relic page. Because look, it's down here. What time is it? Oh, that was like a little over a year ago, March 4th, 2025. So I wonder if it's going to follow that same pattern. Maybe we'll see Dark Strands next. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Mason. Okay, so there is a 3.01. Oh, you retracted your message. Summer packs were in August. That's like that. I mean, all right, whatever. I mean, that's why I don't remember them. So I started May last year, at like mid-May, and I didn't really start spending until like late October. So whenever the summer packs came out, I just didn't even notice them because I was just dead set on. You know, I bought like the ad pack, the normal pack, and the starter pack and the epic pack, and I think that was it. And like every now and then, when like really good relics would show up in the event boost, I'd get them. You know, if it was like lab speed or coins. But other than that, like no spending until like October. Oh, there we go. Okay. They mentioned. Let me read that. They mentioned in the EPS section on Discord, there were a few changes coming to the sheet, but that they were going to push it out when they update the relics tonight. Okay. Okay, cool. I should really read the like the main Discord a little bit more. It's so toxic, like all the time, man. And I'm all about good vibes when playing this game. I mean, I do min max and I theory craft and all this stuff, but I feel like any time I've like posted a question on there or an idea or anything, like holy crap, dude, people are so opinionated and elitist. So I've just kind of avoided it. Like there's a few other Discord, tower Discords I'm on that are just really good community. And there's still like a few bad eggs here and there, but like Tower Sanctuary, for example, the EHP one, such a good Discord, man. Just nothing but positive vibes. Oh, sorry. Just a moment, let me calm her down. Man, she did not like my neighbor's car pulling up in their driveway. She went crazy. This is the type of song you listen to when you're cruising on your motorcycle at illegal speeds. Yeah, I agree, Cooper. Like I use Discord just to kind of like see what other people have come up with. Yeah, the search function on Discord is my best friend. Just skip like right to what I want to read and avoid all the other bullshit. Really? Okay. Was that was posted on the Discord, I guess? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, I have the Tower T open here. Let's let me get that post opened up on a browser. Jeez. Sorry about the doggo. Just fixing issues when you exit the game. I mean, there was a post right here that said new update, new death wave error. After the latest update, well, we'll read this first, and then okay. Well, that's all there is to it. After latest update, death wave damage counter stays on 1.33Q. I can't tell if he's memeing or what. Anyways, patch notes. Hello, Tower Defenders. We're rolling out a new update for Android. Should be out before the tournament. It's meant to address the syncing issues that came up as a result of our resume round adjustments. We want to take time to proactively resolve these issues instead of rolling back the original change. All right, cool. I mean, the same thing she said in the Tower T. They said this update was going to be sometime this week. I mean, why didn't she just say, like, today? It's coming today. We have implemented a number of fixes and will continue to improve this system in future updates. We're aware of Ultimate Weapon states sometimes not saving properly when switching devices mid-run, as well as a small delay to enemy spawning when the summon ship is activated. Okay, so that issue's back again. We're working on a fix for these now, and we'll prioritize them for our next update. But they didn't want to delay the other fixes, so let's look at those fixes. Bots keep their active state and cooldown timers on resume, preserving their sync. Guardians now also sync their cooldowns on resume. Black Hole Chronofield GT. If these weapons have a duration greater than or equal to their cooldown, they will trigger right away from resume and are in sync. Okay, so it almost makes sense to put like 1 extra second into your chrono field, just in case you don't have the perk yet in your run. And then same thing for tournament too. That'll help you in tournament. Well, that's good to know. On an app restart resume, if your ultimate weapons were activated prior to the run closing, they will immediately activate. Improved resume of Death Wave, where its final ring will activate, keeping the damage ring. Okay. I mean, I hope that's true. Like from that other guy's post, it sounds like it's not working properly. Death Ray no longer fires irregularly when returned to. I've seen videos of this too, where Death Ray is just like crazy, like just keeps going over and over and over again. Hey, shush, you're a good girl. Added a new functionality where resuming on app restart will set players back 5 waves and 50 waves with intro sprint. Okay. Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Resuming on app restart. I mean, so on your like normal runs, right? You're like getting really late. Or even on like, yeah, I don't know. Just be a farm run, I guess. You get like a commander spawn. And you just close the friggin' app right away. And so then when you go to restart and resume, you're going to be back like 5 waves. And you get another crack at like at a different fleet? Like, is that a thing again because of this? I mean, you said if you change devices. I mean, but it doesn't say that. It just says when resuming on app restart, not like when changing devices or. Well, fleets are preset for tournaments, but not for like normal runs, right? Or do you think they're seeded? Like as soon as you start your run, like the fleet on this wave is guaranteed to be this. The fleet on this wave is guaranteed to be this. So even when you restart, like it's always going to be the same thing. I mean, I feel like that would be. Yeah, I mean that sounds like it would be the way it. I mean, it's how it should be. All right, so last line is resume limit no longer counts when a player resumes their game while returning from the home screen. Okay. I mean, I don't exit out and resume as much as some other people. Like I try to min-max, but I haven't gone that crazy with it yet. Now, let me catch up on messages. Solid bug fix patch. Nothing too exciting, but fixes are always welcome. I agree. Today is this week. Yes, it is. It's just like when they say like, oh, there's the patch is coming like sometime this week. Like, if it's only like a few hours later, it's like 3 hours later. Like, why not just say later today? Anyways, I hope there isn't a way to exploit unlimited restarts from menu with being able to rewind waves. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about, Duck Sauce. We're on the same page here. If there is, like, someone's gonna figure it out pretty fucking quick. I think a lot of people that play this game have that mentality of exploit early, exploit often. Can we just rewind to the start of a run? I hope not. Like, I wonder if you could rewind to try and get like different perks at the start of a run. If you're doing like a milestone push for like tier 19, 20, 21, and you really like your run depends on you getting like the regen trade-off perk first or something like that. Like you play up until you're like 5 waves away from that perk. You do like your cloud save, or I mean, I guess you don't even have to do that now. You wait and see what perk you get. Oh crap, I didn't get regen trade-off perk. All right, just like force exit the game, start it back up again. You're 5 waves back, and you get to keep trying over and over and over again until you get it. But then it looks like that hits your resume limit, so you'll still have a resume limit. It's just when you back out to the home screen, it doesn't consume your resume limit. I don't even know how many resumes you have. Is it like 25, 30, 50? Like, I've never even come close to using them. I've maybe used like 1 or 2 because I crashed. People are certainly going to try and exploit. Yep, of course they are. Yeah, I mean, like, you can have all the testers in the world. There's still going to be some things that get through the cracks. So the sooner someone figures out how to break it, the sooner they'll get caught, and the sooner it'll get fixed. Yeah, get the perfect sequence of perks for a mouse. That's my thinking, man. Especially when doing disco runs, like it could just make or break your run depending on what you get early on. True. Yeah, the way it's worded, it sounds like it says on app restart, resuming on app restart. So if you completely close out the game, not go to the home screen. You have to completely close out the game. That's when it sets you back 5 waves. I like that there's more frequent, like, cloud saves while you're playing, though, on the same device. Hey, that's also true, Cooper. Perks could be seeded as well. I haven't tested it enough. Thanks for your patience. Happy defending. The sync fix is major. I'm glad you guys addressed it so soon. Can you show my wall regen is? Alright, dude. Sounds like you fixed the issues with GB summon syncs breaking, though. That's a good start. Cool. Nice improvement to the restart issue. Can you explain the reasoning behind the 5-wave setback? Alright, let's see this guy's opinion. If I had to guess, probably to combat players trying to squeeze out extra waves for a milestone tournament by closing the app right before they die. I mean, I wasn't really thinking that. But that's another... There's a bit too much for me. That I can see people doing it. There was a way to stop fleets from spawning by restarting the run. That's my guess as well. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I heard about that as well. Some people were exploiting tournaments. Just completely like restarting the... I don't know how it's done. Because, I mean, even if I knew how to do it, I wouldn't do it. I spent too much money on this game to... I mean, what, like, so you get a few extra places in your tournament and get some keys and like a few extra stones, and then you're banned from the next tournament because you exploited. And then the extra stones that you just got, like, don't matter because the next tournament you won't get any. Assuming it's just a 1 tournament ban. It could be like a full week or 2 weeks. That's what I've seen people get. It's a fix for exploits. Wow, dude, thanks for... Dude, really went in depth on that one. To make the island mission harder by losing any kills he just made before. Alright, funny guy. Oh, why do you get downvote? I don't get it, man. Like, people downvote for the worst reasons on this subreddit, man. I thought this was funny. It is a bit salty, though. I mean, maybe that's why. Whatever. Anywho. Finally, I can use my phone as a phone. Occasionally. Alright, that's enough of that. Cool, a patch. Today, I learned that you can direct message people on Reddit. I had no idea that they had like a whole like direct message chat function. I really don't use it all that often, so. Yep. Let me respond to comments on my post. Thank you for the thank you. Okay, so not too far off from the new event. Another 30 minutes. EffectivePathPlanner.com. What is this about? It's a planner for your effective paths. Like, have we? Dude, it's like Inception for effective paths. You got to use a website to plan out how you're gonna fill out your effective path sheet. I get it. Tool to plan multiple lab slots with effective path IDS data. I mean, but effective path already has that, right? Like, it has like it's fucking like right here. There's a tab for Lab Planner. See? Hey, thanks for sticking around, Cooper. I appreciate chatting with you, man. You've been awesome. One thing's been missing for me: the ability to plan multiple lab slots at the same time. Simply add your readable links, add the module sheet, and it'll extract the data. Yeah, I don't. Okay, cool. I'm not crazy. The lab sheet has a lab planner. Yes, but you enter the data manually. It doesn't pull from effect. I don't see, like, I don't follow. I don't even use like the main effective path sheet anymore. Where is it? I don't even use this page anymore. And like, these are good suggestions for like what labs I should run if I want more EHP. But in the end, like, I'm still gonna run what feels good. Coincidentally, like, this is what I'm running though. Yeah, I'm running Wall Fort. Then I want second wind mastery for regen. Then it wants module substats. More wall regen. Health regen, cool. Thank you for the sub, Cooper. Everybody dipped. That means Spartan must have started streaming. Let's see. Oh, Spartan's been streaming for a while, though. Oh, no, that's an old run. I'm not looking at the correct thing. I mean, maybe I'm crazy. I don't think anybody else is streaming the tower. Oh, you're good, dude. I mean, we pretty much covered the patch and everything, and I'm just trying to, like, get this script as ready as possible before the event drops. I just want to be able to cover this stuff right away. Yeah, I just checked Paradise. I'm getting this guy on Reddit who wants me to join his guild. And I don't see the point in like swapping guilds. I mean, I guess if you want to be with quote unquote popular people, but really, like, to me, the only reason to be in a guild is just like if I'm getting like all of the boxes that I need to get, like that's all I care about. I don't give two fucks about who's in my guild. Oh. Sorry for yawning, guys. My bad. I think I could record like the first part of this video. Just get like all the Tower T stuff out of the way. I don't feel like I need to include the yeah, I'm not going to include like the stuff from the patch. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get that set up. Unfortunately, that means music's getting paused. Opening on tower gameplay and rend. Oh, sucks. I gotta turn off my AC. Yeah, guilds are basically a second set of weekly rewards. Yeah, exactly. Having one with a Discord and people you want to talk to is a bonus, but you could just talk to them anyway. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Paradise, we're not too far off, man. It's like less than 25 minutes. We're almost there. And I can get the first part of this thing recorded, and then this way I'll be able to get the video out sooner. All right, so let's see. Let me get to my right place here. Hey, Tower Nerds, Krintos here. I've got a special video today covering the new event, including the relics added to the expanded event store. After buying the new relics, I'll spend my remaining gems on the Lucky Module banner before it departs. But first, I'll cover the bi-weekly Tower T. Community Manager Sam has been keeping up with conversations and feedback on disco runs. TTG knows we've been begging for module presets, and they just might be in the works, but no word on when. So don't hold your breath. The new Tower website will be ready in May. It's a revolving site. My mistake, evolving. And will be updated weekly. More on that next month. Let's check out the new event. Easy peasy, dude. We're done. Sorry, so what is this? April 27. New event. Mod pool. Oh, that's part 1. Looking good. So Paradise messed up their bots 2 weeks ago, so it's been a long wait. No! Yeah, me and my buddy were lucky enough to get our bot respecs in like right before the new event ticked over. You know, when the flame bot bug was going on and everything was inverted. So we hurry up and respec before the event ticked over. Got our flame bots down to like the 20% damage reduction. And then he went ahead and like put all that extra investment into his gold bot just because he wanted to get some juicy farming done. I just left like all I didn't put those medals into anything, man. I just had like 16k medals doing fuck all for, I mean, I thought it was only going to be like a day or two and then we'd get the fix. And it ended up being like almost a full week. But then as soon as it got fixed, like I threw all that shit back in there, so it was fine. But yeah, dude, having to go like a full 2 weeks with messed up bots, that sucks. You know, it's one thing if your gold bot's messed up, but if you're relying on your flame bot for like all this extra damage reduction, so you can farm like a tier or 2 higher, like that just stings. That's how I feel. At least you probably feel differently. Like you're more econ focused, right? So having a bad gold bot means you're missing out on being able to do like important labs and enhancement stuff. So I feel for you, man. How far am I in this playlist? We are listening to Robots Can Have Skid Marks Too. For some reason, that's what I named this song. Broken Flea Bot was kind of nice for you. I had 4k medals on something that I could put into Amp Bot and Bot Bot in my turn. Oh, okay. Get 4k medals or something that... Oh, so you just like completely spec'd out a flame bot then? And just put all of that into Ant Bot and Bot Bot instead? Or do you have bot presets? Is that what you're talking about? And like one of your presets, you just didn't put anything into Flame Bot then? Man, this is why I need keys, man. I'm missing out on like workshop presets, bot presets. I want all that shit. And I want auto restart, and I want that like gem clicky thing where I don't have to look at my app or anything like that. You know what? I might have to re-record that video. I think Was I on the wrong preset? I gotta look at it real quick. Oh no, it's okay. All right, yeah, I recorded it just fine. I wonder why the stream was like stuck on that wrong window. I misclicked something. Yeah, I mean, because that's the most expensive thing that you're spending your metals on, the damage reduction. Going from 20% all the way to 95%, that's like 14 or 15k metals. It's crazy. Like if I had 14 or 15k metals just chilling, like I would dump all of that into bot. Alright, so 15 minutes. Tower event, plus Ren farming. Free relics, event boost relics. Give them a rating. We go to the event shop. If it's a repeat event, then newer players get to catch up on repeat themes and relics. Veterans get to spend extra metals on their bots. The relics are X. I can delete that line. The rotating relics for this week are blah, 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 blah. A, B, C, D. Let's do that for now. I'm glad there was a way to still get like 80% damage reduction was better than the 5% we were getting. I feel bad for anybody that didn't know. I feel like it was pretty well known. It's just if you didn't find out until after the new event came out, then you got fucked on your respec. You would have had to like respec and just leave like a bunch of metals unused. So rotating relics are A, B, C, D. Throw in some like B-roll footage. Give an opinion on them. Give the rotating relics a rating. Then I can go to modules. Yeah, I agree. EXP kind of got the shaft for the first like week or 2 weeks of the new patch, and what made it even worse is that the disco bonus from, or the echo bonus from defense runs, like we just get EHP, and EHP is, I mean, while it's nice and all, I don't really consider it our main defensive stat. I think regen is for sure. It is a way stronger stat. So there's that. And then on the flip side of that too, like Glass Cannon gets like double dip, triple dip, however you want to look at it. Like they get attack echoes and they get ultimate weapon echoes. And then on top of that, the ultimate weapon echo increases like the spotlight bonus. Like I don't think it should work like that. I don't think the ultimate weapon bonus or damage bonus should apply towards the spotlight bonus. I think it should just apply towards damage that ultimate weapons do. That's just my opinion. I mean, people are going to argue with me, and that's fine. Like, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. That's just how I feel. Alright, so how am I going to introduce the mod pool? It's been a hot minute since I've pulled mods. No, it hasn't. I just pulled some last week. Alright, let's get rid of that whole body of text there. Perfect. Now I can spend the rest of these gems on the lucky module banner. Yeah, there's too many things that double dip with the ultimate weapon bonus. I stick by it. Like, it should only apply to damage that ultimate weapons actually do. You know, so Smart Missile, Chain Lightning, Death Wave, Poison Swamp, Inner Landmine. I mean, I guess not Black Hole because that's percent base damage. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oh, look at this. I have no investment into Spotlight damage bonus, and my fucking Spotlight damage bonus is 113.5. What the fuck is that? That's insane! So for someone that actually has investment in Spotlight damage, what the fuck? What is it? It's probably like 4 figures, right? Like over 1,000 times. Like, As EHP, I'm more mad about that than them like changing the econ bonus from ×5 to ×2 to ×3. Honestly, like I was never even mad about that. Not like other people were. Like, does it show what my base value? Yeah, my base value is 16.2, and instead I'm getting 113. What the fuck? That is some broken ass shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, so rend modules or tower modules. Perfect. Now I can spend the rest of these gems on the lucky module banner. Yeah, your spotlight bonus is over 1,200 in your farm runs. Even more in tournaments where you have 2 spotlight bonus substats. Dope. This is how I feel about that. There you go. I can close this tower T. Since I already recorded that part. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I thought about abandoning EHP and going. I mean, at the very least, hybrid. Like just whatever progression I had in EHP, I was just gonna put it on pause and just completely pivot into GC because of that spotlight bullshit. G Fitty, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh man, hey, 5 minutes for the event. All right. What's up, Marcus? Where to get the farming dashboard? Like the one that I have on the stream right now. That it is called Project Rend. I can give you a link for the Discord, and within the Discord, there will be a link to download it, and also instructions on how to use it. I'll post this in both chats just in case anybody else wants the link. There you go. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, it's such a good tool, man. Like I use it to track my runs. You can keep track of like all of your stats, like your labs and your modules and your cards, your workshop. I'm missing something. Labs, modules, workshop. It's really good at like analyzing which tier you should farm. So if you're doing 14s, 15s, shit like that, you can scroll down to the bottom here. It'll tell you what your top performing tier is. Like for me, it says tier 14 is still my top performing tier. But I tend to disagree because I make way more cells on 15. So yeah, you can kind of analyze. I like it just because it tells me what my coins per hour are, what my cells per hour are, how many reroll dice I'm getting. It does like per hour metrics, the one below down here. This one is like per run metrics. Here's like a log of all your runs. You can see how long they were, what you died to. Yeah, keeps track of all that shit. It's great. If you do like a milestone run, you can have it so, like right now I'm hiding my milestone runs or runs that I've quit. Like for example, my disco runs, like they're hidden, so I don't have to see it on this graph here. It's pretty nice. And then there's some other tools on here as well. There's like a crowd control simulator where you can simulate like your tower range and black hole, spotlight, chronofield, all that stuff. There's also the MVN calc on here. You can do like a module reroll shard type thing. I haven't used this yet though. Yeah, I'll say no more. I'll let you kind of investigate, figure it out. If you got any questions, I got you. Dude, there's nothing dirty about being a high. Like I mean, if you make fun of like the other kinds of builds, just like to meme and be funny, like that's one thing. Like I don't have a problem with that. But this whole like GC versus EHP thing, I think is dumb. There's just two different builds for two different kinds of people that want to play two different kinds of ways. Like, is one stronger than another? Like, probably, but I don't care. I'm gonna play the way that I want to play because it's my tower, and I'm gonna build my tower the way I want to build it. Oh, the new event! All right, let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna do a preliminary look. Okay. How are my missions? Skip levels. Oh, yep, can't do that on the what's it called runs. Kill a boss. Kill with landmines. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at this bitch. Okay. Marcus, I think, from what I understand, I know there's a PC version, and I think he's developing one for the phone. I don't know if that one's been released yet. I've never used it on the phone, so I don't know if that version's out yet or not. I can look real quick. Developer updates. It looks like it's just PC only. All right, event. No more sidetracking. Okay, so it's, which one is this? Into the Storm, which is a repeat. Yes, yeah, it's gotta be. I'm gonna pull up themes real quick just to see. Storm. Into the Storm. Okay, yeah, it is a repeat. All right. So we got, oh my God, no way. No way, dude. Another defense percent. Dude, that just makes it even easier to get to 98% now. Holy shit. All right, what's the other rare? Damage per meter. Okay. That's good for you spotlight enjoyers. Health regen. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. And lab speed. Fucking S tier. Holy shit. I'm like speechless right now. These are so fucking good for EHP. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, now let's look at the event. Storm Eye, Hurricane. Coins. Oh my God, dude. It just keeps getting better. Tower damage. It's another good one. And the rotating relics. Of course, I need all of them. Great. Cash bonus is bleh. Dabs is bleh. Crit factor. I'll take more thorns. Okay. That gets me to 119. Okay. I mean, the top two are kind of shit. I'll be honest. Like, I don't really care too much about these. I'm still gonna get them, but these two bottom ones are like so good. I mean, all right. So Thorns is okay, but I like the coins, and I like the Wow, man. I cannot wait to get these top two here. An extra defense percent and 5. Wow. Wow, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. For real. What I want to know, because so far the only, like, the rotating relics have all been standard. Like, none of them have been, like, premium relics from past events. So I'm curious. I'm going to check right now. So what do we have? We have Bloom Burst. Bloom Burst was a standard. Cherry was standard. Cloud Lightning. Oh, that's a premium. No, wait. It's a standard. Yeah, it's standard. And then Anglerfish. Also a standard. So it's been nothing but standard relics so far. 0 premiums. But they're still good. So it's all good. All right, so I'm just going to buy all these. Relics, and then I need to open up the theme sheet as well. What is this? Stormeye and Hurricane. Right here. Stormeye and Hurricane. Some more coin bonuses, dude. Love it. Fuds must have told his folks to put in EHP relics to make up for the Disco Echo. Yeah, probably. I mean, rip 1,200 gems, but I mean, 5% crit factor, isn't that like kind of huge for GC and hybrid? All right, I'm done with the theme page. Do some relics. We got Gale Winds, Flying House, Bloom Burst. Dude, it feels so bad buying cash and defense absolute relics. But I gotta catch them all, you know? Cloud Lightning, Anglerfish. All right, so I can mark off Anglerfish. Why do I not see Cloud Lightning anywhere? There it is. Cloud Lightning. Bloom Burst. Cherry. And then just these two Gale Winds for coins. And then Flying House for damage. We're good. All right, so that leaves me... Man, I thought I was going to have... Yeah. I thought I was going to have at least 5k gems for the module pulls. Yeah, Doctor Scripts. That's my plan too. I'm gonna spend the 4,800 I have right now, and then until the banner goes away, like every time I save up 200, I'm gonna do a 10 pull. I might even, God, like I shouldn't, but I might go in here and spend the bits that I have right now on just getting more gems. I think that's a really bad idea. Because I really should be getting these relics in here too. Alright, let me get set up. I'll do my recording for the event stuff afterwards. I kind of just want to do the mod pull stuff while you guys are here. And then after the mod pulls, I think that might be it for the stream. I want to make sure that I get this video like all set up and it'll get published tomorrow. And then after that, like I have to spend the next like 3 days. The next 3 days working on my monthly update video. Because that one's going to be a fucking humdinger. And then once I'm done working on that one, all of my focus is going to be going into that defense disco guide for my EHP bros. Yeah, I mean, you do have a point, Duck Sauce, but I just... we'll see. Like, before the banner runs out, I'll make that decision if I want to throw them at the gems or not. Perfect. Now I can spend the rest of these gems on the lucky module banner. Oh yeah, music has to cut off for now. So I can record this stuff. Hope y'all don't mind. Okay. Not sure what to say after that, though. Spend the rest of these gems on the lucky module banner. All I want are more stars for my key EHP modules. EHP mods. So Sharp Fort, OA, Prim C, Sharp Fort, OA, and Prim C would be fan fucking tastic. All right. Here we go. That's a decent enough script for that. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. All right, so I want to be on rent farming and be here. Let me make a note for something real quick. Open lucky banner. Perfect. Now I can spend the rest of these gems on the lucky module banner. All I want are more stars for my key EHP mods. So, Sharp Fort, OA, Prim C. So, Sharp Fort, OA, and Prim C would be fan-fucking-tastic. Here we go! Oh, that's a great start. Hell yeah. Boo. I'll take that. I need the for the defense disco run. Yes. Yes. More of these, please. Oh man, it's so dry right now. Okay. It's not horrible. Give me another Sharp Fort. Okay. Dude, I'll take another. That's the second one. That is a star right there. That's huge. Oh, actually, no, because I'm trying to build the second one. All right, out of gems. All right, let's tally it all up. I think I already had one amp strike. So one amp strike. One amp strike. One being annihilator. One sharp fortitude. One NMP. One restorative bonus. One MVN. And two Prim Cs. Not a bad haul. All right, I'll stop recording there. Yeah, that's not horrible. I thought I had another sideline to SF. Oh well. All right, so another star for amp strike, and okay, cool. It's not gonna auto merge the Prim C stuff. Oh shit, 5-star. Okay, dude, it's another one I'm done with. I do not want to merge those. We shatter them. It's a pretty good haul. I think I can upgrade some of these now. Oh, no, almost. Almost another level for Sharp Fort, or for armor. And almost another level for Prim C. So I think I need to lock, because Prim C's already a 3-star. I don't want any more there. So I need to lock these so they don't auto-merge accidentally. And it looks like I need one more MVN for Ancestral. Not that I give a shit. And then Ohm Chip is just forever away. Still need 4 more. That is crazy. One more RB, and then that's 5-star. Cool. I mean, even if I don't use that one, like, just getting it 5-star means I'm more likely to get the other ones I do need. And that's just a glass half full kind of attitude. It would be nice. Yeah, I would really like to get Sharp Fort to 3 stars, though. So eventually, when I do get to 201, or actually, no, let's get to 241. The 241 is so far off. And then what was the other one? Amp Strike. Yeah, let me let's see. So Amp Strike 5-star. An update on here. Nothing got upgraded there. Or there. Or there. Okay, so. Now, I swear something else got upgraded. It was RB, right? It was. It was Amp Strike and one other, and I can't think of what the other one was. It was Being Annihilator, right? No, Being Annihilator was 1-star before. Yeah, I don't know then. Whatever. Alright, it's a pretty productive stream. Got quite a bit done. And it looks like this tier 7 run is going to be done in like an hour and a half, roundabout, a little less. And I think I'll have enough cells to do another one. Yeah, I can do maybe one more, and then I'm going to re-up on cells in like a tier 15 farm. We almost got the next box over here, too. I gotta update my relics on here as well. On Rend, I forgot to do that. Sweet. Did we get a lab speed relic? Not yet. Bot range we didn't get yet either. Damage, we got a 5er, so that's at 49%. Ultimate damage, 27. Okay. Attack speed, 8. Crit chance, 11. Crit factor, 63. That's right, we got a 5er there, too. Damage per meter. Why is damage per meter at 53? That's like 5 over what? Uh-oh. Did I like not click something in here? Prismatic shard. I can check real quick. Damage per meter is supposed to be 53. Okay, so which one am I? Fuck, dude. Which one am I missing? That sucks. So I have that one. I have that one, a snowflake. I'm pretty sure I don't have Koi Pond, the Koi Pond one. What's up, Poetic Piercer? How you doing? How's your tower doing? It might be this prismatic shard. Actually, it would be one of these. It's gotta be. So it's not prismatic shard, it's not plasma. Okay, never mind. I don't know which one I'm missing, but I should have 53, and it only shows 48 here. Damn, dude, that's gonna piss me off. Super crit factor, random multi, health bonus, 23% health regen. Defense. Defense absolute 43. Oh shit! Now I know why it's not, because I need to update the relic sheet. As soon as I update the relic sheet and I click in the ones that I just got. All right, playlist is done. That means we done listening to that. All right, yeah, I was tripping. I was like, why are these numbers not on? And now I know why. Thorns, I have 12. Knockback, 26. Orb speed, 24. Wall rebuild. Oh, man, I wished I had those two. Cash bonus, 25 coins, 58. 6. Attack upgrade. Defense is 5, utility 4, recovery amount 11, and I don't have either of the level skips. Right, that's as updated as I can get it right now. Your tower's doing great. Glad to hear that, man. You're able to change some stuff and get further on your attack disco runs. Perfect. Very, very good. You get those if you're EHP, you get those attack ones done, and then you like segue into your ultimate weapon runs from there, and then with both of those out of the way, you can start knocking out like your defense and utility ones. Get those bonuses rolling. G Fitty, are you still there, man? Like you never told me like what kind of progress you made with your tower, man. I mean, I saw what you said. He said he made some progress since you last caught me, but you never like I thought you were gonna keep talking, and you stayed all quiet, man. I want to know what's going on with you. Same with you, Poetic Piercer. What kind of upgrades you get? Hey, no problem, Duck Sauce. Yeah, you have a good one. I'm honestly about to end my stream anyways, man, and I might pop in there and say hi. But thanks for everything, Duck Sauce. It was good chat with you. Put up Piercer GC. So you've been saving all your defense disco runs till the end, but if you're GC, then like the defense disco run should be like the easiest for you then. Yeah, it's like the opposite of what EHP is. EHP has like a really easy time with like attack and ultimate weapon stuff, and the ultimate weapon discos. Whereas GC, like you knock out those defense ones first, and then you kind of. Oh, it was a notification that there was no stream. Bummer, dude. It doesn't change anything on my end. I'm still gonna be wrapping things up here in a couple minutes. So my tower has been okay. Right now, I'm just banking stones. Um, because I have big plans for my monthly update. I mean, like, okay, so I could have already like spent like 1,500 of them towards like one of the things that I want to do, but I find it a lot more fun, and I think it's way better content when I just bank up like everything that I make for an entire month, and then just spend them all in one go. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Other than that, though, I have been knocking out. Here, I'll show you real quick. I've been knocking out like all my disco runs, man. Like I've just been, I've just been crushing them. I got all my attack ones done all the way up to my farm tier, and then I even did like a couple above that just to get some extra percentage points. I did the same thing with ultimate weapons. I went all the way to 13. Like those are done, and then I did a 14, a 15, and a 16 just to get like a few extra points. And now I'm doing utility. I started with 13. I was like 30 waves from from being done with it, and I died. So I'm gonna have to revisit that one later, and then I'm just working my way backwards to tier one. So I'm doing a tier 7 right now. That one will be done in like an hour or so, hour and a half, I want to say, and then I'll have to do like a farm run or two just to bank up some cells and coins again, and then I'll finish out the last 6 tiers for utility, and then it is time for the defense disco runs. And as I'm doing that, I'll be getting the video set up, like the video guide for defense. And yeah, yeah. So I've been very, very, very busy, and I've been setting my alarm for every 5.5 hours. a disco run ends. And so like I set an alarm, and even if I'm sleeping, man, I'm like waking myself up to go and end the run and start the next one. Just trying to knock these out as soon as possible so I can just get back to business as freaking usual, man. I'm tired of this shit. I just want to go back to my normal farm runs and just earning coins and running mastery labs and disco labs and all that. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So you're trying to do as well as you can in your attack and ultimate weapon disco runs just for like the tournament boost. That's smart too. That's very smart. Do you have like a decent intro sprint mastery? Is your intro sprint mastery 1800 and you can just knock out like 1800 waves super quick? And because like mine only goes to 900, and I haven't even done that for the defense disco runs. I should, but I know, right? Paradise. I can't wait till I can just go back to that. I want to see where my coins per hour are at after I finish all these ultimate weapon or utility runs. It's gonna be great. 3 hours and 50 minutes, dude. You finish your runs an hour and 40 minutes faster than me. There's certain runs where I'm. Which one is it? I think it's the ultimate weapon runs. I wasn't running wave accelerator for a majority of them just because I wanted less spawns. I wanted to get as many waves as possible. And I think I did that for like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Do you have wave accelerator mastery, or that's the only reason I took it out for mine. I didn't want the extra spawns for certain runs. Brutal. And so after this one, 6 runs at 5 hours apiece, 30 hours, 30. So like 33 hours until I'm done with the utility runs. Okay, yeah, cool. I think that's what a lot of people are doing. My wave accelerator mastery is only 4, anyways. I got it. It was, I think it was halfway through March is when I unlocked masteries. So I've only got 5 of them right now, and I've gotten all 5 of them to 4. So as soon as I go back to just pure farming, I can pick back up on those. Well, Mr. Duck Sauce, like I mean, you can leave it in if you're getting to 5K. It doesn't matter then. But on the runs where like those extra spawns could, I think it's really just ultimate weapon runs. The ultimate weapon runs, you don't want the extra spawns because you don't have that added CC that just straight up disables half the enemies. And then of course once you get to the like the battle conditions, with like tank ult, fast ult, all that shit, it won't matter because your ultimate weapons won't be CCing him anyways. Well, I mean, at least Black Hole won't be disabling them. Yeah. It just I just kind of weigh the option. Like, sure, like Wave Accelerator will have me get the run done, X minutes faster. But if I don't hit that 5K wave mark and I have to go back later and do another run, then I've just lost like that many hours as well, having to do it again. How have your tournaments been going? You getting keys? I managed to stay in my last 3 tournaments, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's a nice increase to stones. Pretty nice. I mean, granted, like I'm right on the edge, like 23, 24, 22. But I think after I spend like the 7 or 8K stones that I'm about to have, whoo, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, hopefully I move up a couple places. Okay. All right. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm glad we got it. Man, I'm so excited about this event. So many good relics, man. It's great. Oh, cool, cool. All right. I'm glad you responded. You have good luck with tournaments. Last time you placed 7th, and then you got a lucky 3rd place. Holy shit! And you got bot presets. That's huge, man. Congratulations on those unlocks, man. Those are, man, that's got to feel really good. I can't wait till I start getting keys. Actually, I can't wait till I get my first 2 keys and then don't get keys for like 2.5 months. I'm so looking forward to that. All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening. I appreciate y'all. Take it easy.